What a week! Fantasy football review week 5, and I have won. I'm back on a 2-game win streak. I'm now 3-2. I should be 4-1. Y'all remember that week 3 loss that I barely lost by, but it's all good. I'm 3-2. I was able to get the W this week. This squad was my squad. Obviously, I won 175. By far my best week to 132. A huge week for me. By far my best week, like I said. Let's go over it. So he had Anthony Richardson and James Conner. So they both got injured, so I got lucked out there. He still scored 132, which is a lot out of him. He also had DK Metcalf, Rashard White, and Mike Evans on a bye. So I got lucky with that, too, because these are good players. He obviously wouldn't have had to start Boyd or maybe Addison or Collins, whoever. So when his team is healthy, it's really good. This is the reigning champ also, by the way. So yeah, Anthony Richardson did get injured. But the interesting thing about this was he had DJ Moore on the Wednesday before the game, and he traded DJ Moore since he didn't have a quarterback. He has Deshaun Watson over on the IR over here. He traded DJ Moore, who scored 49 fantasy points this year. I think he wouldn't have. I mean, he wouldn't have won anyway. He wouldn't have won anyway this week against me, considering I did have Jamar Chase. He traded him for Anthony Richardson and Jordan Addison, which, in my opinion, I mean, it would have been a good trade if Richardson could stay healthy, but obviously he got injured, so I don't know if he won that trade as of right now. We'll see. And then he also had Tony Pollard, and he traded Tony Pollard for James Conner and Nico Collins this week, so it was crazy. He did 2 trades to try to beat me this week. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work out. But like I said, when it seems well healthy, it looks pretty good. But yeah, it's crazy. He traded for these 2 players. He basically traded Tony Pollard and DJ Moore for Richardson, James Conner, and Nico Collins. And Jordan Addison, pretty much. And now James Conner and Richardson are injured, so it's looking pretty spooky, but his team is still really good with these players, having buys. So let's get into it, man. I had Mahomes, who kind of underperformed. I expect him to do better next week, but I'll take the 19 points, especially since, I pretty much crushed him in the quarterback. This was about even. He won by 1. I'll take it, Josh Jacobs. I do have Aaron Jones on an IR. I was expecting him to play. I honestly had no problem with him not playing, considering I didn't need him to. I already had I won without having Brandon Ayuk, Aaron Jones, and Jacobs playing. I had already won. This was Sunday Night Football, and these were the Monday night games. But I picked up Patrick Taylor, considering I just the most points you get, it helps you in this league. So I just did that, so I dropped him already. Obviously, the big performance of the day, the best performance in fantasy so far this year, Jamar Chase, thank you, coming through finally. I expect him to be wide receiver 1 going onwards. DeAndre Hopkins finally came to play. Appreciate that. Gonna need that for the rest of the season. Dallas Goedert finally came to play. Gonna need. I don't expect this good the rest of the season, but come on, I need like 15 a game. I need like 15 points a game. I can expect 15 a game. Brandon Ayuk down week didn't really matter. Same with the defense. Obviously, I was clutch with the Seahawks defense last week. Just won me. I didn't pick a good defense this week. I'm going to be starting the Chiefs defense this week against the Broncos, most likely this week. 99% sure. I have a lot of pickups. I dropped Hunter Henry. I dropped Patrick Taylor. And I dropped, who else? Who else did I drop? And the Texans defense. So I dropped a lot of players. So we're going to have a couple more players this week. But yeah, so you see I won 175 to 132. These players are good. Michael Thomas with his consistent 10. I need a touchdown from him. He just needs to score a touchdown, bro. To have the same stat line with just a touchdown, bro, it'll be blessed. But I think he'll get some touchdowns soon. Obviously, Khalil Herbert really hurts. Especially this week, considering Aaron Jones is on the bye. I'm gonna have to pick up a running back to start, because obviously I'm not starting Kareem Hunt or Joshua Kelly. Unless I do a trade, but we'll see. But this is my fantasy week for 2. I'm 3-2. I'm versus an 0-5 team, which is, in my opinion, a good team, because he has Austin Eckler, he has Cooper Kupp, he has Jonathan Taylor. So it's going to be a tough week, but I think I can still get it done. So we'll see what happens, man. But I won, and I'm very happy. I had the most points in the league this week. I wouldn't be anyone, so I'm getting back on track like I said I would. So let's go, baby.